Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible? Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible? Good afternoon. As I told yesterday, today we'll be having the quiz as well as activities. So first you finish the activities. Meanwhile, others will join. And then in the last half an hour or 40 minutes, we'll have the quiz. And you can submit that. And if required, we'll have a discussion on the solutions. Okay? And I will enable the programs, and meanwhile if you are not clear with the question or if you are having any queries related to that, you can post in your chat box, then I will be responding to that. Is it clear? So 3 programs are given, 3 tasks you have to do it today. So the constructor chaining is enabled. So all of you please attempt that. All of you go through the question and let me know. I mean, only the main part of the program is given, and based upon that, you have to complete the remaining part of the program. So the concept you have to use is the constructor chaining. So you have to make use of all types of constructors in your program in order to resolve that. My voice is not audible. Hello. Okay.
Madam, it's audible.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. I mean, is it clear? Guys, please attend the program. Then we'll have the quiz and then we'll have the discussion on the quiz. So that is the idea. And meanwhile, if you are having any queries related to the quiz, I mean related to the program, you can post in the chat box. Yeah, let's wait for 3 more minutes and start the next one. And meanwhile, I would like to know anybody facing any trouble or do you have any queries? Just now and yesterday itself, I told you you should not violate the concept what it is given in the question. So we are looking at the solutions, how you submitted. What is the question given there? Constructor chaining. And just you people took a constructor and calculated all the formulas and printed the result. But this is not the way what the question was given for you. I think this is the Josna's. Yes, Josna, are you there? You should be little careful while doing the programs. Simply submitting the programs not required without concept. Okay, you people try to overload the constructors and modify the main program. Is this? I asked you people not to change the main. Just you have to add the code within the test class. Banu Prakash, let me see your code. Yeah, you also did the same. I think all of you have done the same. Without concept, you people just simply calculating the formulas and printed the result. Yes, let me know. Anybody done the program according to the question what I asked? Just now I have gone through more than 5 to 6 people solutions, but it is not according to the question what it was asked. I think you are able to listen to my voice. If anybody did the program according to the question what it was given, please post your name in your chat box. I didn't ask you people to overload the constructor. So all of you stop for a while. Let me know how many types of constructors you are having. How many types of constructors you are having? So what are those? Yeah, default. There are 3 types of constructors: default, parameterized, and copy constructor. So I hope all of you know what is default constructor. What is the definition of your default constructor? Yes, no arguments. That means when you create an object, automatically the default constructor will get called. Okay. So without arguments, you are going to define the default constructor. What is mean by parameterized constructor? I want answers from you people. Please don't sleep. Yeah, what is mean by what's the difference between parameterized and copy constructor? Yeah, it has arguments. So what makes the difference between both parameterized and copy? Yes. Parameterized means you can have any types of argument. That means whatever might be the data type, you can use it as a parameter. But when you go with your copy constructor, then you have to pass the object as a reference as a parameter. So now, whatever the question I gave it to you, you have to do the constructor chaining with the help of 3 types of constructors. Okay, that is the question what I gave you. So I will explain you the procedure how you have to do. That means at least 2 types of constructors you have to use, parameterized and copy constructor. So can anybody will give me the syntax how the constructor chaining will happen? What is the syntax? That is the syntax. Okay, and the constructor overloading, right? Yes or no? I have seen most of your programs. One procedure what you have executed is only a single 3 parameterized constructor, and within that you have used 3 formulas in order to obtain the required result. So that is one procedure what you have worked on. And the other procedure what you people have done is nothing but you have to 3 types of constructors. That means first constructor with 1 parameter, second constructor with 2 parameters, and third constructor with 3 parameters. So instead of that, up to here it's clear, right? First constructor with 1 parameter, second constructor with 2 parameters, and third constructor with 3 parameters. Now, what you did, in order to call each and every constructor, you people modified the main program what I given to you. Yes or no? Most of you have done the same thing. So, what I want you to do, see here. Okay. Let me share the screen again. So see here, this is a program how you are going to do, right? How you have done, most of you. So it's okay. Whatever might be the procedure, whatever might be it's your approach, let's go with that. So now, in order to call three types of constructors, now you have created three types of objects in order to call each and everything, every constructor. That means 50th line in order to call three parameterized constructor, and 51st line in order to call two parameterized constructor, and 52 line in order to call one parameterized constructor. Instead of that, what is the question I gave you? Just int ABC, read the values, then I gave you only the 50th line, that means three parameterized constructor. Then what I have to use? Only by using this line, I should be able to call two parameterized constructor and one parameterized constructor. So what is the way to call? So here, place a colon. I don't know who's coding. Just I will run and edit there. Then I will not modify, save it. Just you people do. Now see here. Here, let me keep colon. Test. How many parameters I would like to have? Values for this A and B. So that means three parameterized constructor will call the two parameterized. Now from 2, I would like to call one parameterized. So keep colon and test of A. Then what it will happen? It will call the one parameterized constructor. So no need of creating three objects. That means this test2, test3 is not required. And this display method, I think instead of using the display, there calculate there and you can print there itself. It's up to you. Okay, but when you use display method again, it will be calling upon only a single object, right? It will not get executed properly. So better what you will do? Use the cout here itself. Cout 4 into A. In the constructor itself, calculate the formula and print the result. So that is a question I asked you to do constructor chaining. So no need of this part. See this part total by using the chaining. Here itself you modify the code cout 4 into A, cout 2 into A plus B. So that is a formula directly you can utilize in order to calculate. So once try it, all of you, I will give 2 minutes time. Just go ahead and let me know if you have any inquiries. Tiwari, you done something? Okay, let me cross check yours. You did the same, right? You used the three objects and called them method, constructors. The way how others did, you did the same. Okay. I'll check 1 minute. Constructor will not have any return type. So never use the return within the constructors. Okay, and these temporary variables are not required. Why you are taking so many variables inside that? Why you required x, y? Directly you can use the formal parameters. If you are doing a lot of operations, then you can go ahead with that. So our temporary variables are not required. Okay, what you did, Sanjana? Okay, now you try to call within the 3-parameter constructor. Internally, you are trying to call the 2-parameterized constructor by creating an object and calling the, creating the object and passing 2 parameters. It's fine, but actually it will work. It will work. No, sorry. Here, when you are creating a constructor, it should be in the first line. Wherever if you write, it will not work properly. So, what is are you facing any error? What is the error you are? You got the output? Is it evaluated? You got evaluated, but the results are not showing. 1 minute, let me cross check. Yes, it's in blue color. Okay, after 12 submissions. 1 minute. Working, okay, but this is not the prescribed way. It might work, but this is the internal calling of the constructor. Okay. Internally, you are creating an object and calling the constructor. You are creating again T1 object and T2 object. As I asked you not to modify the main, internally within the constructor, you are creating an object and calling the constructor. It's okay, but it's not constructor chaining. Okay, constructor chaining means within the declaration itself you have to call. That comes under the constructor chaining. Okay. I hope you might be completed, most of you. Okay, let's start with the quiz, and if time permits, then we'll go with the other activity. Okay. Timer is set for the quiz. Now it's 3:31. Timing is for 12 minutes. After 12 minutes, I will stop the quiz. Auto timer is there, and along with that, I will stop the quiz, and you have to submit on time. Okay, all of you attempt the quiz now. At 45, I will stop. Suppose if you are facing any issues also, I will give 2 minutes extra time. I'll stop at 45. Just last 2 minutes. All of you submit. Do it fast and try to submit the quiz. And meanwhile, within 2 minutes, I'll close the quiz. And meanwhile, if you're having any queries related to the questions what I gave in the quiz, you can post in the chat box. Those who have completed. Everyone submit the quiz. I'm stopping it. Submit the quiz. I hope you are able to see the screen. I gave a lot of time, enough time. Submit the quiz, all of you. Come on, fast. See, there is no errors in the quiz what we have kept because few of you have got already 100%. Surya Teja, it might be a problem from your side. Technically, everything is correct. Yes, I'm stopping, right? Completed? 160 are there and you people are not submitting. Come on, fast. Why you require a lot of time? Okay, so Teja, I'll check yours. I'll check. But there is no problem in the quiz because I think you can see the submissions. Already we have got rating, 100% rating for so many students. Okay, I'll check. I'll check Surya Teja. Once I stop that, I'll check. Miss, how are the questions? Is it easy or tough? Can anybody give the feedback? Is it easily answerable or little tricky? Or do you have any doubts related to that? Any questions? Do you want the discussion on the quiz? Or shall I enable one more program? Do you want to know the answers? Others, I want the reply from others too. Because so many people are available and none of them are giving answers, responding. Okay, is it fine? I gave nearly 7 minutes extra time. I'm stopping it now. Okay, Surya Teja, you got it right? Good. How many marks you got? I'll check 1 minute. Okay, you got 66, right? Okay. Shall we have look at the answers? I mean, those who have missed. Just I will give the overview. Okay. We'll open anyone's quiz and I'll show. Now it's asking for attempt again. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, I opened one person. One person's okay. She got 50. I think you are able to see the screen. Now look at here, all of you. If you have stuck anywhere, please look at the answers. I'll have a discussion. Now this is the first question. Now how many of you are having doubt regarding the first question? see, the first question is purely based upon how you will call the constructors and how the way the constructors will get called, and what is the way the constructors will get, what is the way the destructors will get called. So that is if you are clear with that, then you are able to answer first two questions. Both are related to that itself. So now look at here. In the first, you are having one class called as class A, and you are having a constructor, default constructor, and there it is printing an output called as small a. And within and you are having a destructor, and it is printing capital A. Then what you are having class B? Similarly, you are having two classes. How many classes you are having? Three classes, A, B, C, and constructors are printing the small letters and destructors are printing the capital letters of the class names. Okay, so just ABC, we got just a simple example, just a simple print statement I gave in that. So now, how it will get called? Now see here. From here, the calling of execution part occurs. So now, when a constructor will get called, can anybody will give me the answer? When a constructor will get called? When will get called. Now, actually, a class related constructor will get called first. Okay. Then what will happen? This is a method. Method you can access only with the help of the object. So now here the flow method will not get called here. Now the main comes into a picture. Within the main, what is the next line within the main? B. We are creating an object for your B class. When you create an object for your B class, then what it will happen? B's constructor will get called. So now, are you able to follow? So 1 minute. Look at here. So, you are having how many classes? 3 classes. A, B, and C. And how many constructors you are having? 3 constructors. Within A class, you are having a constructor which is printing A, and you are having a destructor which will print capital A. In the same way, here you will have B, and it will print this. And here you will be having constructor will print C, and destructor has to print capital C. Now, what it will happen? Now, first, what is the method it got? Here, this is nothing but the class name. Let me differentiate it. So here, this is the way. Okay, these are the constructor values and these are the destructor values. Now, what is the way it is getting called? Now, what is the way it is getting called? Now, you can see here, what is the first object it is created? For the A's class. The object is created for the A's class. So, now, in the output, what it will get printed first? Small a. So, that is the first output what it will get. Next, you come in the next line. Now, again it will see whether any more objects have been created or not. Now it will come in flow, and here you are having within the main one more object. So the class B is being created. So now what it will happen? B's constructor will get called. So you will get the output as B. Now after B object for your B, then what is the next line you are having? Calling a method. So the method, is it embedded within a class? No. The method is just written outside the main. So directly you can call a method. So there is no error with respect to this. So when you write here foo, directly this method will get called, and within the method what I am doing, I am creating an object for your C class, and this will invoke the constructor of your C class. So now what is the output you will get here? C. Return 0. So when you return 0, that means when the program is going to end, then what is the way the destructors will get called? What is the way the destructors will get called? Can anybody answer the question? Expecting an answer from you people. What is the way the destructors will get called? In the reverse order. Okay, the constructors will get called in the way of creation of the object. The destructor will get called in the reverse order. Okay, so now what is the last object it got created? C. So first C will get called, then B's destructor will get called, and then A's destructor will get called. So the output what you have to get is this A, B, C, C, D, A. So first option, sorry, not first one, B is the right answer. Okay, I mean according to this, B is the right answer. Now, I hope now you can answer the second question. Now, what can be the answer for your second? According to the just I explain you the flow. So what can be the answer for your second one? The description is same for both the programs. Okay, in the first program I gave the 3 classes, but in the second program you are having only one class and one parameter is constructor, destructor, and in the same way you are having a method, and within the method you are creating an object, and outside it I'm just creating one more object, and within the method I'm creating an object, then calling the method. So now what can I expect? The output for a second. Just now I told you. What is the first object? First object it will get called with which parameter value? I think apart from Rahul, no one is responding. It's not 3. So now it will get executed. Now it will check for the order of creation of the object. So what is the first object it is being created? With parameter 2. So first what will happen? What you will get? Constructor 2. Okay. Then it will enter the main. Now here do you have what is the parameter value you are having? 3. So then you will get constructor. Within the method, what is the value you are passing? 1. So constructor 1 order you will get constructor 3, constructor 1. Do you have any more calls or any more statements to execute? No. So now what will happen? How many times we created an object? 3 times. So that many destructors will get called. That many times the destructor will get called. So 3 destructors. So this is the output. 2, 3, 1 and 3 destructors. Okay, respective to the objects what it has been created. Okay. Now that is the second one. And now see here the next one. Yeah, it is a direct question based upon the syntax. What does the meaning? What does the following declaration mean? It is a pointer. Star PTR represents a pointer, and when you enclose anything within the square bracket, it represents the array. So PTR is a pointer to an array of 10 integers. So it directly shows the syntax how you declare it. So it's given in a statement how you have to read. So PTR is a pointer to an array of 10 integers. This is an answer. Okay. And this one, yeah, I don't know how many of you did right. So now what it will happen here? Now look at here. Now see what it will happen. I think everyone know this. So this might be, suppose if you are having okay, let me draw with paint. So I hope just you see, later we'll have. So now I equal to 10. Just visualize the things. Now I hope you know the pointers. Already the concept has been covered. So I equal to 10 and star p. So first what you are having? I declared a variable called as I, which is holding a value 10. Then you are having created a pointer star p. Now p equal to ampersand I. P equal to ampersand I means what it indicates? What is it? Yeah, I want the answer from you people, guys. P equal to ampersand I. What it indicates? If you respond properly, we'll have more. Apart from these examples, I can give you more examples. Yeah. P is holding the address of I. Okay. Now, P is locating to the I's address. Now, P and I are locating to the same memory. Okay. Now, I hope you are clear. Okay. So now, P equal to ampersand I means now if this is the I and if it is P, P is located to the I's. Now next what you are having? Now star P represents what? P represent what and star P represent what? Star P represents value of X, good, and P refers to the address. Okay. Now, what is the value the star P is holding here? 10, because as it is located to the address of I, so what is the value the I contains? 10. So the same value the star P will also have. So star P will have 100. So now I hope you are, I don't think, so okay, we can have the text box. So here 10, this is nothing but so this is nothing but I. Okay. Now what I did? I created pointer. Then what will happen? This P will refer to this address. Suppose this address is 1000. So when you use P equal to ampersand I, then P will locate to this 1000. Okay. Now when you use, you can use this. Now when you keep as star P, then star P refers to the value of I. That is nothing but 10. Now what is the statement it is given here? Now see here, star P into star P. What is the value of star P? 10. 10 into 10, 100. Now what is the value of star P? Star P value became 100. Now P is referring to actually what is the memory location it is referring? This is the memory location it is referring. The I and star P, I mean P both are referring to this memory location. So here the value will become 100. Okay, it will get modified to 100. Now what is the next line we are having? Sorry, I into stop. Sorry, 1 minute. Mm, 10 into 100, you will get, yeah, it's correct only. So what is the value you got modified? 100. So now, what is the next line you are having? I. Now, please refer to this memory location. This got modified to 100. Now, I into star P. Now, what is the value of I? It is holding, the memory location is modified as 100. So, I is also modified from 10 to 100. So, I is 100 and star P value is also 100. So, 100 into 100, what is the value? 10,000. So, now this will become the I value. So, I equal to, so what is the statement I am referring? I equal to I into star P. So, now what is the resultant of this? The resultant of this is 10,000. Now, I equal to 10,000 means here what it will happen? This field will get modified to 10,000. Okay. Now, see out star P and I. Star P refers to value of I. So, what is the value of I you will get printed? 10,000. And what is the I value? 10,000. So, what is the output of this? A is the correct option. Have you followed? Are you able to follow? Is it clear? Are you following? Those are not clear. Please make sure that, because this is not total equipments we don't have. I have not drawn the total figure. Just I explain how we proceed with the steps. Okay. 10,000. So whenever you are altering only the logic behind this coding part is nothing but when you are trying to alter the value using either star P or I, it is getting modified in the memory location, okay, of the I what you have been initialized. Okay, that is a concept behind that. Okay, now this one. Look at this. So, what is the example question related to this? I will end up within 2 minutes, don't worry. So, what we are going to do here? Function overloading, right? Function overloading and default parameters. Now see here, when you will use a default parameter, suppose I am not passing any value to it. You can see here, this is 2 parameter function and first value is compulsory and second value is optional. Suppose if I am not passing any value, then by default the value will get initialized to 0. Suppose if I am passing 2 parameters, then what it will happen? It will call the add method. Okay, add method with 2 parameters. If I am calling only add method with 1 parameter, then what it will happen? This is a compulsory and this is an optional. It will call. So once we get into the program, now we'll go step by step. Now add method, add of 10. Add of 10 means what will happen? This is only one parameterized method. So according to the default parameters, now what is it ambiguity to call add of 10? See, it is a single parameter function. So directly it will go to the first line. Add int of a. So this is a direct matching. Okay, and is it matching with either of the next 2 statements? Go with this next one. Now, when you go with the second declaration of your add statement, this one is a compulsory one and this is an optional. Yes or no? Now it will create the confusion. Now it is an optional. It indicates that this second part is not required. So this is similar to, that means when you have a call to a call 1 out of 10, then it will have an ambiguity whether it has to go with the first type of declaration execution or second type of declaration execution. So call 1 comes under the ambiguity. Okay, is it clear? Next line, go with the next line. Add 10, 20. In the 10, 20, how many parameters you are passing? 2 parameters. Now, is the first syntax getting matched? No. Come to the second one. It is 2 parameters. Yes, it is getting matched. That means 10 will get passed to your A value and 20 will get passed to your B value. Now, if 20 is not there, then it will directly take 0. As we are providing 20, then B will take the 20. Okay, so this will get called directly. Now, next, over the next syntax. Int add A, B, C. Now, just now I told you, when you go with your default parameters, now 10, 20. These two are compulsory values and this is an optional. Suppose if you remove this, it indicates that means this is an optional. If you are not providing the value, then it will fall under the category of calling 2 parameters. Yes or no? So now you will have an ambiguity whether it has to go with either second syntax or the third syntax. Is it fine? So call 2 also comes under the ambiguity. Now come to the call 3. Now how many parameters you are having? 10, 20, 30. So directly you are having a method with 3 parameters. This will get called. So this will not fall under the category of first 2. Directly this you will get called. So now what are the statements that are providing the ambiguity? First 2 statements. Is it fine? So what is the output? Call 1, call 2. This is the output. And the last one, I think this is the last one. So what is the output for this? Now this comes under the macros. So now what is the procedure? Just it is a direct substitution. Now square root of 3 plus 5. Then how it will get execution? Just see here. I'll give the syntax and I'll leave you. Look at this. I'll stop. Square root of 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5. So first syntax, if you go with 3 x into x, then what it will happen? 3 plus 5 into 3 plus 5. This is the way how it will get substituted. So what is the resultant? So first, according to the Bodmer's rule or order of precedence of operators, what will happen? 3 into 5, 15. So now it will get modified to 3 plus 15 plus 5. So what is the output you will get? 23. Okay, this is the first one. And next you are having brackets. Now when you are having brackets, then what you will have? What it will happen? See here. Keep the brackets for this. Now when you go with the order of precedence of operators, brackets are having more precedence compared to the other ones. So now first, what is the resultant of this? 3 plus 5. First here, it will get computed into 8. Now what is the resultant you will get? 8. Now the third syntax fall under the same calculation part of your first one. Now see here, I have kept the brackets at the end. That means here I am having. If you are having in the between, it makes some sense. It is at the end. So the way of calculation will be the same, the total calculation. Okay, this will be the result. Now 23 again you will get, and the last one will be little different. So different. Okay, see the last one. Now first part, first x, what is the value of first x? 3 plus 5. So for 3 plus 5 you are having bracket. So just now I told you brackets are having more questions. So now what is 3 plus 5? 8 into 3 plus 5. So 8 3s. What is the resultant value you will get? What is the resultant value you will get? At least last one you people compute and tell me. What is the resultant value you will get? 8 3s are 24 plus 5 you will get 29. So these are the values how it will get computed. Okay, is it clear? So I'm not keeping any more programs. Time is already over. Thank you everyone. And you can have a break. I don't know. You might be having the break. You can proceed. And do you have any queries? Please post in the chat box. And classes will be resumed after the exams, and we'll start the third unit. Okay.